Well, hello there. It's Delta Breed again. What we're going to be talking about today is how to care for your Crested Geckos, a Rhachydaculus species. I have no idea what their scientific name is, but they're from the Rhachydaculus family. One of the main things you need to know first off is that they're beginner pets. As you can see, this is mine. His name is Vanilla. I need to give him his morning mist down and his morning water because he's out of water. So after this video, I will be giving him his water and a change of his food. These guys are arboreal, so most likely the type of cage you want for an adult is a 18 by 18 by 24. They do not require heat. All I have in here is a normal bulb. As you can see, normal spirally bulb just for light, for making videos and other stuff, and cleaning the cage and stuff. These guys are more rainforest type of jungle looking environment. That's where they're more from. New Caledonia Crested Geckos. So their humidity and temperature won't be as high as other animals like green tree pythons or day geckos. Their humidity, just miss them 3 times a day, once in the morning, once in the middle, and once at night. They don't really need a heat bulb unless you're in a cold environment like New York, New Jersey, places like that, to where it's cold unless you have a heater in the house. But yeah, if it's a place like New Jersey or New York where it gets cold in your house, just use like a heat pad, like what you would use for like a leopard gecko. They are quite easily to tame. As you can see, he's not scared of the camera. Or not, never mind. It might be because it's morning time and he's about to go to bed, so you can tame them quite easy. This one's fine with me picking it up, but I'm not going to pick it up right now because it seems stressed. I'll show you a handling video later on. What you can feed these guys is mealworms, crickets, and Crested Gecko diet, but the main thing you want to feed them is Crested Gecko diet. So what I have here is a ceramic bowl that my mom bought from a local PetSmart. It holds a good amount of Crested Gecko diet. They don't really eat that much. This is dried up. I need to get them some more. The type of substrate you should use for them is Zoomed's Eco Earth. It's quite easy to get a hold of. You can buy it in brick form, or you can buy it in bag form, which I have both, which I'm not going to pull out right now. You want to get them some vines and branches, put it all around their cage since they are arboreal. I recommend, depending on the weight of your crested and the age, getting thin ones to droop down so he can get his food. I recommend that you should get bamboo tubes and stuff like that. Make your own customization. The good vines are these thick vines by Exoterra, especially if you wrap the small vines around them, create a good vine system. Also, what you should do is, if you're using Eco Earth, is when you get your substrate so nothing gets stuck to their paws, or not paws, nothing gets stuck to their feet since they have those hairline furs that let them stick to the glass. What you should do is you should put something next to the bowl so they can get the food. Also, what is good is a high water source, not low to the ground. So if you get these good sticking water bowls that stick to the thing, you're going to have something underneath them because they don't really stick all that well. But I keep that right there because most of the time my leopard or my Crested Gecko is mostly right here or in this one I have here hanging on the branch. You're going to have to get them quite a lot of foliage because they do not like to be spotted during the day when they're trying to sleep. So basically what I have is I have sphagnum moss in the back to where this is its humid hide. I have a cool tree that's actually quite rough, not really that rough, but it's kind of rough, good for pulling off shed. I have a ground hide right there in case of anything. I have a back plant that it's usually hidden in. I have another humid hide right there that's also holding up the water bowl and a bunch of plants. So that's this cage. Or another type of setup you could have for a cage is this kind. You have most of the tree, like if it's a tree oriented like place, like as you can see on this side, I have stuff on the bottom and some stuff on the top. It's evened out. But on this side, I have more like a canopy treetop. I have the Crested Gecko diet bowl. I have a bridge that it can also hide under, which is I find what it does. I have a I have a Zoomed reptile hammock. I have another bamboo pipe for it to go on. I have more hanging plants on vines. Same thing I did, the smaller flukers or fluckers, hanging vines wrapped around the thicker exoterra ones. I have a cave in the back, another moist hide in the back, and another moist hide, which is the bamboo tube and the water bowl. So there's not really that much to these because these are beginner animals, but yeah, this is basically all you will need to know. I do recommend you look up care sheets because a video is not going to solve all your needs. What you do when you give them the Crested Gecko diet is you don't want to give them Crested Gecko diet mixed with calcium or anything like that. They are quite prone to metabolic bone disease if you don't give them their calcium and basically everything they need. The same like leopard geckos, if you don't give leopard geckos their calcium with their mealworms or crickets, they'll get rubbery arms. That's metabolic bone disease. But yeah, Crested Gecko diet is fine with these guys. Give them Crested Gecko diet with maybe like crickets every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or mealworms every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. I give them a mixture so they don't get bored. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and if you like the video enough, favorite it. Yeah, this is Delta Breed out.